Hey folks, Ryan Feroz Moto here with another video, and hopefully this can help some of you guys out who are having the same issue as me. If you guys know, this car has a ginormous grill of a car, and especially with the autumn season, with it being now, this car just loves to eat all the leaves all the time, all over the place. I'm gonna try to show you guys a little bit closer what I'm talking about, but man, it's just like infested in there. It's super hard to see. There we go. But there are so many leaves stuck behind these little grill and mesh in the area. I blew out the ones before in the brake well locations, but it is just ridiculous. So I propose a solution to try to help with the problem here. Yep, as you guys can see in focus, it is really bad. So in lieu of protecting my car, because I know that anything with this car is extremely expensive and I want to protect those radiators from rotting and getting any dirty, I have a two-part solution. So my neighbor Eric so graciously told me to get one of these long extension air guns. So this will help blow up the air in the way and kind of get all the leaves to start flying around like there's a tornado. But with this being so good at trapping stuff in, it's super hard for it to get out. So I'm going to try to use my shop vac here and this guy to blow it to one side and try to have the shop vac in the corner to suck out all these leaves to try to prevent this car from getting any rust or you know, some damage to the car's vehicle. So I'm just going to play some music over now so you guys can save your ears from it getting blown out by the vacuum and the air gun. But we'll see how it does. If this works, great. If not, then I'm gonna have to figure something out. But it's ridiculous how many leaves are getting stuck in this car. So let's give it a shot. Alright folks, this is Ryan from the present, just going over what happened here. My audio at this recording wasn't that great. So it came out to work pretty well. The vacuum and the air gun method came out to be great. I used here this little auger dude. My dad had it. He used it for like grabbing small parts that kind of fold down in cars and stuff. So it is clean. But I used it to grab the kind of mesh grating behind or in front of the radiators to kind of pull it forward slightly so there'd be more room for those leaves to pull out. And as you see here, there are still some stuck behind there because they're just so wedged in. After recording, I managed to figure out that there is that opening, as you see, slightly there in the middle, that both grates kind of come to an opening to. So it's actually better for the bottom leaves to try to blow it upwards so it comes out from the top and then suck it from the bottom, as well as the one stuck on the top to blow it down so it comes out. So you could also grab it from the bottom. But the main thing that I was trying to get all out of was the flat radiator that I'm pointing to right now. That was just piling up all the leaves, and that's when it gets wet and anything will start rotting away at this metal. I also did these side ones as well, blew it out and got that. So overall, I think this method is good. I think people should definitely not be neglecting this on their car if you're going to be keeping it long term, since it can do long-lasting damage and you're wondering why your radiator is starting to leak and crack. So overall, I think it was a great method. I think you guys should give it a shot. I will link this stuff down below. I want to thank my dad and my neighbor Eric for helping me figure this out, because the original method of me just blowing it was just not doing the trick. Another thing you guys can also do is on each side of the wheel well, as I'm showing here, there are these brake duct covers that in the BMW video kind of tells you to remove it for a track day. But if you remove those, you could also blow out all that trapped in leaves that's stuck there, and that'll definitely help cool your brakes and make sure that there's just more airflow to the car and it's not being a nuisance and blocking that. So overall, I think this was a mission success. You guys can see the results yourself compared to the beginning. And I believe we try to just do this maybe once a year, once a season, because as everything's starting to die now, we should be good. But if you guys like this content, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have another method that's better than mine, please let me know down below. And Feroz Moto out. Thank you guys again. See you next time.